Hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of Hold the Mic. We are your hosts. I'm Ryan Shead. That's Ian Sherman. Brother, how are you doing?
Booker. What's up, baby? What's going on, man?
Nothing. Still pissed off because you're
Smiling,
in
man.
you're in tropical island and I'm stuck here in Trumpville.
Oh my God. You know, I will say there is something about I fully understand why Yoda went to Dagobah, or excuse me, to was it Dagobah? Is that what he went? I'm losing
Well,
my
you
Star
better
Wars
know
cred.
if you're gonna bring it
Oh my
up.
God. Oh my God. My family's gonna disown me.
I'm gonna
For
disown you.
me for me to go to Dagobah, I can't even say it now.
See?
Jesus. I understand during Order 66 why my man said, I'm out. He's straight up. You guys in the comment section, you guys can roast me right now. I cannot believe I'm going blank. I just thought of that just right here on the spot. But yeah, I totally get it. I'm gonna be in my swamp. I'm gonna be just sitting there, just levitating rocks. That's where I'm at in life.
Levitating
You look good though.
rocks.
You know,
Oh
you
man.
look good. But being the resistance looks good on you. That's all I gotta say.
Hey man, I'm just happy to be seen, as they say. So but shout out to all of our fans out there, all of our community who
Yeah,
you guys are downloading the shows and watching and tuning in on Friday. So we appreciate you. Yeah,
appreciate you
man.
guys for
So,
real.
but if you're just tuning in for the first time to Hold the Mic, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button before you go. You're probably going to enjoy the conversation. Unless you're a Trump supporter, then we're probably going to piss you off. And in that case, go ahead and comment. We don't care.
I don't know, man.
Uh,
They some simps, man. They do like a little treatment,
they
that little
do.
tickle action. They like it. They
So
like
so
it.
let's get started with it and go right
Yeah.
to Trump removing Kamala Harris's Secret Service detail early. What's your
I mean, you expect my first reaction is this bitch don't have enough money because he clearly is spending all of it golfing and doing everything else. That he's trying to find how to cut the budget. But realistically, we know he's this petty. We know that he's literally, hey, what's going on, Angry Buns? Miss you too. Come visit in paradise, girl. Come visit. Stay for the weather and other things. And I always gotta throw it out there. Sorry, what happened? No, but I do. You can see the pettiness, and you and I talk in the green room. It's like, yeah, he is this petty. He's a little bitch. We understand that, but he's been doing that with everybody. It was just expected. But the context is that, Secret Service for anybody, especially VP, is only 6 months after they lose the election or after it's over. So Mike Pence, it was 6 months, all this other stuff, unless it is put into effect that is to be extended. And so in this case scenario, hers, which makes me think how many death threats and how much racist bullshit she probably had to deal with, endure. Biden extended hers till 2026. So there was a reason for the extension. So for him to do this move, because it should have expired in July, for him to do this move and then now stop it in September, it's like, clearly you're on some other shit, and here we are. But we expect
yeah.
that, you know.
I
And my favorite thing is seeing you vets who are like, "Yo, Kamala, call me. You know how to get a hold of me.
yeah.
Reach out. We got your back."
Well, that's the thing. I mean,
That's dope to see online right
I
now.
don't think Trump understands the effect that this is having. It really is having the opposite
Yeah.
effect of, I think, what he wants, which is, oh, we're going to own the
Yep.
libs. I'm going to be a petty bitch and remove her Secret Service. And instead of us all just, screaming and being pissed off about it, we're acting and being like, oh, okay, you guys
Yeah.
want to fuck around? We'll take care of it.
Cool.
And it's just,
This is an interesting time, Ryan. It really
bro.
is. Because you're seeing people plug in and like lean into the stuff. We're not being
Hey,
reactive.
Jody.
And they're not going to I'm friend, Ryan and friend.
Hey,
What?
hey.
Get back up on the mic. Hold on 1 second. I've done too many miles with Ryan to be just friends.
I mean, we are pretty approaching year
We got
2,
beef
so.
now. Hey! Now look at me. I have my liberal tears over here. We gonna be
Oh,
fighting
that's
now,
funny.
Jody. I see you.
That is funny.
No, but in general, I'm with you on that because you see how people are mobilizing, and here's the thing: you're not goading black people into anything.
No.
We're not getting sucked in. We're just mobilizing, and that's the part that I'm actually really let that pendulum swing. Keep
Yeah.
racking them up. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep it up. Keep it up because we're taking toll. And the thing that I crack up about is let Gavin Newsom win and let him be like, I'm pulling your stuff. I'm doing this to your shit. I'm doing this. I'm taxing all of Mar-a-Lago. I'm doing all of this. I'm changing these laws. Why not? Why you showed us you can just do whatever you want.
And
do
pull
it.
a Secret Service detail the minute he leaves.
Bye. Even the pension.
Jody said sorry.
Even the pension.
See,
Bye.
Jody said sorry.
No, Jody, it's all good. It's all good. You didn't even have my name. Sorry, Ian. Like, you could have said something. Damn.
I'm gonna have to put your name in the
Disrespect.
corner like we do our guests.
Man, nobody puts baby in the corner. Is all I gotta say to you, Jody. Nobody.
Oh my God. But no.
Hey, man, we feeling good on this horrible
Again,
country. This shit show.
I don't think a lot of us are surprised, by the move, because
Yeah.
it's just petty bullshit. And it just shows that in a time where a real leader would have been like, okay, we'll leave it. It's no big deal, and just it would have been a non-issue. And honestly, he would have looked better if he would have just been like, no, let her keep the protection.
Yeah.
From where
Or
I'm
been like,
standing,
let's
it would
look
be
at-
like, okay, yeah, he's just keeping her out of danger. Cool.
Or you just be like, let me do a threat assessment and be like, hey, I'm going to do this because the threat assessment
Yep.
is down. But if ever there's a situation that we need to boost it back up,
Something.
we'll knock it back up,
Yeah.
but it is what it is. But no, we understand the pettiness of him trying to feel big
Yeah.
and mighty. But this is why I love South Park, because they're calling him out in ways that not even Gavin Newsom did,
Yeah.
And that's why we need South Park right now.
Oh, but
more than
watching him
ever.
clutch their pearls
can't
over
stress
Gavin Newsom and his approach is just so funny.
Oh, so man. I honestly am eating popcorn, just enjoying myself in my little paradise. That's where I'm at in life.
It's like,
Yeah.
do you guys either one of two things? You're either dumb as hell or you're being told
Yes.
what to say and you're saying it because you're a Muppet.
Both.
Like those are the only two. Well, yeah, it could be
You're dumb
both.
as hell. Yes, both.
But honestly, it's like you're either regurgitating somebody's talking points or you're stupid as shit if you don't see what the issue with what you're saying and the hypocrisy.
Well, I've just come to terms that Mega doesn't know how to read. They're just as illiterate, and that's why they love a man who can barely speak out of a sixth grade reading level.
He talks plain.
I mean, look at the statistics. He speaks to me. We understand that. Yes, he also, writes laws.
not a good thing.
Like,
Yeah.
we get it. We totally get it. No, but at the same time, it shows you that our system is crumbling because we're not really focused. Someone said something that actually I thought was interesting. We should stop giving the important jobs like teaching. And this is no disrespect to football coaches, but no disrespect, all disrespect. Football coaches shouldn't be teaching, government, should not be teaching about anything that's really about education, except for athletic sports, gym, like things where they can actually teach us about our physicality, right? And I'm not saying all coaches are stupid. I'm not going to say that, but just looking at the system right now at play, and we went to school with a number of people in high school that just kind of little not there. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Oh, it's like, it's that Dave
Anyway.
Chappelle, it's like, but even if he did, you know what I mean?
But he did. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? There it is. It's all there.
Like you said, we're just living in such crazy times. Everybody on so many podcasts keep trying to stay away from the word unprecedented because we've all said it so many freaking times now. It just seems like one of the words that's lost its power at this point. But we really we're living history. This is going to be history that our grandkids are going to be taught about in the same school lessons with Hitler and Germany and World War II and cultism and how an entire country can literally fall. That's what this time period is going to be taught as in 50 years. Like, we need to understand that that's what we're living. So, do you want to be the person that's standing behind the little black kid in the photos screaming and calling her names, or do you want to be on the right side of history? Do you want to be able to point at those photos in the history books and say, hey, kids, that's not your grandma and grandpa. That's somebody else's twisted grandma and grandpa.
Well, you know what's interesting is it's those very same people in those photos who have aged up because they're still alive,
Yeah,
and some of them are making policy as
absolutely.
we speak.
And haven't
Like I really want
changed.
that to sink in, guys. We're not that far removed from those moments. Just because the photos look old because they're black and white, which looks just timeless. We haven't really ran from that.
Stephanie says you're getting blacker.
Yeah, Stephanie, that's a thing called genetics and melanin. And you
She
put
didn't say
my
it that way. I
light
don't know if you could
skin.
read it.
Yeah, I know she did. I know she did. I did. I no, no. I can see the messages now. I made sure I could see the messages. Um, Stephanie, yes, my light skin black ass. In America, we call it passing. My ass has been in the sun, so here I
That's
am.
funny.
So,
Oh man. So yeah.
so relax, guy.
Moving on to the next bullshit move from Donald Trump and this ridiculous administration. And this is probably where I'm going to lose my shit.
Yeah.
Just forewarning. Ashli Babbitt has been granted full military burial honors, which had been decided against under the Biden administration after investigations because, you know, she's a treasonous piece of shit. So,
Right.
yeah. What was your initial reaction to that?
Next president's come in and do a 21 gun salute right into her casket.
You know what I said at the end of my video talking about it? I said the next video I do on Ashli Babbitt is most likely going to be when they bury her at Arlington National Cemetery. I was like, it's coming.
Yeah. I think they should do it. And then I think what should happen afterwards is the next administration, because everybody's going to show up. I'm making a prediction right now. Everybody's showing up because he's pissed off way too many people to keep his base. You can't hide from it. He's pissed off way too many people. Now, granted, we know he doesn't want to leave. You don't really build a $200 million dance hall in a house you ain't about to be in.
That's bigger than the rest of
clearly
the house.
He's doing. You know what I mean? There's some things that we got to really talk about, where people got to really think about this. Like, their petty bullshit about who's going to be the champion to go against them.
Yeah. There's so many.
Everything. You ain't getting these things. You ain't getting all these things if you think you're leaving in a couple years. So let's be realistic. And but I say all that to say to you, yes, let's bury her there. And then when the next administration comes in, let's go ahead and dig her little ass up and toss her bitch ass into the ocean and be done with it. And just be done with it.
Yeah.
They can fish her out. They can fish her out in the following administration. No one's worried about it. Anything can be changed now. That's all that
absolutely.
I'm saying to you.
Anything
and everything that you want to do, I'm not getting upset. I'm making a list, and I'm coming in like, okay, dig that bitch up. We're gonna throw her stupid ass over there, and it could be a swamp. I don't even care. You can put her anywhere.
Yep.
You know, she's a traitor. No one cares.
Yeah.
No one cares. She died doing what she loved.
Taking hot loads to the chest.
You don't normally get me.
I don't. I was like, yeah, I got him that time.
I didn't expect that one. Did not expect that one.
So, I have no respect for her. I have zero respect for her family. I think the fact that the government, when Trump came into office, gave them a $5 million wrongful death settlement is a fucking joke, and every taxpayer out there should be extremely pissed off at the fact that we gave that family $5 million because their daughter was a stupid bitch who decided to show up at the Capitol after posting lunatic level fucking videos and breaking into the Capitol with a overstuffed red backpack on and a huge coat and a fucking hat with a guy pointing a gun at her saying, "Don't come in here or I'll shoot you." And then she went through a fucking broken window and got shot. We gave her $5 million fucking dollars for that. So if you're not pissed off about that, you're not paying attention. And for every veteran out there, if you're okay with them giving this stupid bitch military honors, a fucking domestic terrorist, like that flag behind me was draped over my father's casket. I watched them as taps played in the background. And to know that they're giving this stupid bitch the same level of honor, it's unfathomable to me. It's completely unfathomable to me. And the fact that any veteran or active duty soldier or even law enforcement would be okay with this after watching, That's right. Because a lot of you stupid motherfuckers were standing right behind her. That's right. A lot of the people I served with, a lot of you fucking veterans out there, you're okay with this. So don't get it twisted. A lot of you came on here asking us 6, 7, 8 months ago that if Donald Trump won, was the military going to protect us, the American citizens? I think that question's been answered. Don't you? The answer is no. They're not going to. They're going to follow orders from a dictator like Donald Trump. And by the way, if you're not also upset with our soldiers playing fucking landscaper and garbage pickup in Washington, D.C.,
so much
dude,
crime. So much crime.
He's
hey,
like, crime's going down. No, garbage is going down. That's about it. Like,
garbage is going. Hey, man, they fighting.
Fuck Ashli Babbitt. Fuck her husband. Fuck her mother, and fuck everybody who's trying to martyr this bitch. She's a domestic terrorist who showed up for Donald Trump, and as a veteran, she should have fucking known better, too.
You know, I'm on the fence about knowing better just because a lot of people believe the hype, and it's tragic that, you know, that
any veteran should know if
extent,
you've got a gun pointed at your fucking face, you stop.
Bro. Yeah, but that's any veteran. We're talking about white girl brave.
Well, that's totally different.
But white girls do a lot of crazy ass shit. I was about to say, man.
You're going from white girl brave to veteran. That's, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, that's a whole
two different enchiladas
battle right there. Yes, and I've seen white girl brave do a lot. Okay, so let's not get it twisted.
Yep. And like I said, she and I always love. Oh, she was 5'3" and 120 pounds.
And it wasn't Ryan
like,
Rand.
Okay, her height and weight has zero to do with it. You know, and they're like, she was unarmed.
Hey, man,
go watch the video. She had a huge backpack on. What was in it? Zip ties, guns, knives, explosives.
Yeah, they never told us.
Yeah, what was in the back?
You know, and let's be serious, man. Children can be terrorists.
From a straight threat assessment point. If you are the man on the other side of that door holding the gun saying, don't come in here, and you've got Congress behind you trying to duck out a back door.
That's right.
The threat assessment at that moment is you've got a backpack on, you're coming through a broken window, and I got to stop you so that these people can get out. And by the way, did he unload the clip on her?
No.
How many times did he shoot, Ian? One time. One bullet.
That's all it takes, brother.
One shot, one kill. I would really say that black officer did a hell of a lot better job than most law enforcement out there who have to unload their fucking clip on a dog.
It was after that moment that I said I backed the blue. I started wearing my badge.
It was at that moment where.
Let me ask you.
Go ahead.
Let me ask you. Do you know? Can you finish the sentence? Nobody move.
Or I'll shoot.
No. Damn. Nobody move. Nobody get hurt. That's the saying. You remember that song. Tell me you remember that
I probably would if I heard it.
Am I having a senior citizen moment? Am I having a senior citizen moment?
That or, you know, you just finally found the one thing that my whiteness has kicked in.
Damn. I think I did.
Everybody's got their kryptonite, you know?
Look, we talk about white girls, their whiteness came out, you know.
Hey,
I got a tan.
I'm still allowed to the barbecue, right?
It's all there.
Okay.
Yes, you still at the barbecue. No, it's all right. We're gonna play the song.
We're gonna play it 5 times.
Nobody get hurt. Yes, we are. Just like it was Kendrick did. Yes, sir. It's all there. But yeah, man, it's
oh, dude, look at this one. You know, usually we don't talk about the trolls, but this one's good.
wait. Is my man using also Denzel? Wesley Snipes from
Demolition Man.
Demolition Man. Simon, we got to be best friends, man. Like, subscribe, hit that notification, come back, leave messages. I need you in my life. I need you.
I'll get right on there. I'll get right on that, Simon. Get right on it.
Oh man. Simon says. Well,
I guess we got to do it.
Simon
you fucking people.
Gotta do it.
Oh,
so good.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was Meteor. I thought it was one of the villains from Meteor Man at first. I was like, no. It came out
my
the same
God.
Time. The golden hairs, yo. That's what I thought of.
I love that movie.
I want to give Simon
that movie
credit.
back then.
It's a fun movie. Robert Townsend.
But man, I like Robert
Townsend. Fun movie. Meteor Man. Dope.
All right. So before we move on, we wanted to uh, give another shout out, I guess we could say. We talked about Virginia Guffrey, who was one of the main women that came forward in regards to Jeffrey Epstein.
Yeah.
And we, because we have our senior moments on this show, we both blanked on her name last week. So we just wanted to give her a proper
Yeah.
shout out again and just remind everybody she has a book coming out. Of course, she passed away back in April, but one of her last wishes was that this book be released. So, this probably won't be the last time I mention it. Hopefully people go read this book and we can all get a little bit of a better idea of how bad this really was. I think most of us
Right.
already kind of know, but sounds like there's even more detail in this book. So, God willing, hopefully it leads to maybe some more arrests, some more accountability in some way. But it would.
I don't think there's anything as accountability in this administration. But
That's
Ryan,
fair.
her story will outlive them, and I think that her being a quintessential moment in what's going on, her speaking out, really solidifies because her voice has so much more weight behind it versus Ghislaine Maxwell, who clearly is just trying to say whatever
Self-interest,
she
yeah.
can to exactly. And so for this young woman who no longer is with us, for her name to carry so much weight and to really reverberate out there, we just need to put that respect out there for what slipping on her
Can we
name last week.
expand on
Go
that
ahead.
for a second? I'm glad you said that
Yeah.
because Ghislaine Maxwell is clearly, her statements are clearly based in self-interest, right?
Yes.
So my question, I think, would be to the public, because I know you know the answer, but the question is, what do women like Virginia Guffrey and all the other brave women that have come out alongside of her have to gain from this?
Yeah.
The man's dead, the man himself, in terms of financially, I don't know, I guess they could probably go after his estate or something. I don't know.
But not even just that. Virginia has a couple on that roster and is Trump affiliated. And
Well,
House Deep is
exactly
affiliated,
those kind of things. But,
So,
I'm
so
just
yes.
saying, in turn, like, I don't see them standing from a position of a ton of financial gain, or even, I don't even think any of them are really looking for a platform.
Even looking at E. Jean Carroll, it's just more so of like you're literally just putting out the truth about something, and you're looking for that day of justice. And for us to victim blame and to, well, you don't remember the dates, like, bitch, show me one fucking sentence that this piece of shit Trump remembers anything that he said.
From 2
like
days
anything.
ago.
Like don't you know what I mean? Anything shit from fucking 10 minutes ago. Like his rambling ass. And it's one of those things where with victims, it's like this is the part where we should be leading with compassion because this is the part that I really wrap my head around, where it's like, don't these Republicans have daughters? Don't they have,
man.
like the access to? But then you hear the stories of like, oh, the man who had a kid with his 11-year-old, and you're just like, what is going on right now? And then the way they try to conceal it, and you're like, okay, I bet you this Mormon was voting for Trump, and you're like, okay, yeah, I get it, I totally get it. I see why they are completely lockstep in bed with this person. And how religion has played a huge factor because he's played to that base. It's they think alike, and it's like it's really fucked up. But that's part of the society.
It is. It's the cult tactics. It's the and it's funny because we've all been talking about it, and I'm going to pivot here. And for example, and I will before I go into this, let me say I'm one of the people that went at her, so I'm not wagging my finger at anybody. But before I go into this, let me just start there. So I'm talking to myself when I say this. The left has been, I'm going to call it infighting for the purpose of this conversation, because Taylor Lorenz, who I'm going to say was a prominent left wing content creator, journalist, whatever she wants to call herself. And she started throwing some red flags a few months ago for me. and I'd actually commented on it, but she really stepped in it. She wrote an article, I believe it was for Wired, if I'm correct, and basically she chastises the left and a bunch of big left-wing creators, saying that they're taking money from like dark, groups and stuff like that. And to say that it didn't go well would be an understatement, because she went after people like Brian Tyler Cohen and some of the groups that he's affiliated with. And if you follow him at all, like him or love him, or hate him or love him, he brings receipts. And he did once again with this. So,
so she's saying super PACs
yep.
and dark money and all these
And my
things
thing is,
that are the.
do you not expect the left to get
Go
paid?
ahead.
Like, how do you expect the left to play and fight billionaires if they're not getting money from somewhere too? Now, I've always said this. It's just like any politician.
Yeah.
Focus on where they take their money from. Yeah, absolutely. But don't expect us not to take any money. Like, everybody's you either got to pay for your campaign or you got to put food on your table. Whether you're running for office or you're just a content creator. But
Ryan, everything you're saying right now,
you're about to roast me,
moral
aren't
high
you?
ground. No. I'm like, yeah, but fuck you,
Screw you.
Nancy. No. Yeah, no. But this is that moral high ground where it's like, we live in such an ideology of how things should be. We're not prepared to actually deal with the world in front of us. And that's the thing that we have to all come to terms with. We need to understand how to fight this fight. So they have super PACs. Okay, we got that. Okay, so Soros has a bad name to it. That don't matter. My man is writing checks. How do we get things done? Now, granted, if you are getting a check from this individual and you do show there, I'm not doing what you want me to do, I will take your money, but I
I'm
will
not going to be
do
your
what I
lapdog.
think is right
Yeah.
for X, Y, and Z. And that's the thing that we have to draw the line in the sand, because for us to sit here, and this keeps coming back to the, yes, it is infighting. Some would say it's a civil war within the Democratic Party, the old guard, the new guard. But this is the reality of, we got to start looking at how to mobilize and move with one voice. What does that look like? And we need to have that round table talk, and we need to get it ironed out now, because we've already said this. I don't care about every single detail with Gavin. I'm not in a cult. I don't care about everything. But what I do like, I like how he's bringing the fight to them. So if you can show me a handful of actual authentic Democrats who can do that, not fake the funk, but actually do that. You do it, Ryan. I do it. We do it effortlessly. This is not putting on a show. I will roast you if you say something stupid to me, or if you say something that offends people around me. I will have something to say to you. That is not one of those things I need to muster up the courage. That shit actually just slips out, and I'm like, shit, I actually didn't mean to say shit, but now I'm saying shit, and now I got to deal with you. So here we are. And that's the thing that I understand is who I am. So when I see somebody who is stepping up and who actually has a receipt at, I'm like, great, you're doing what we need. Granted, you're trying to do this other shit where you're trying to grab those people in the middle who are afraid of their own shadow, i.e. afraid of trans because they question themselves, which is on them. Because anybody who sits here talking about this shit's a choice, that means they made a choice. And they didn't choose correctly, Lady Graham. You could be living a fabulous life, but you ain't. You're old and bitter instead of being Miss Kinky Boots out at the North Shore. Just saying. It's a reality. And you see why they're so bitter.
No, bro.
But this is where we gotta get off the moral high ground. We gotta understand what the fight is. We gotta meet this moment.
I agree with you 100%. And knowing that I have been a problem in the past when it comes to that, I watched a video today by a woman on Instagram, and I shared it, and her name's Amy. I gave her credit, so go check it out. But she talked about identity politics and the effect that it's having just in general.
Yeah.
And it really made me, really start thinking. And you're right. We need to stop the infighting. And yeah, I'm not going to like everything about Gavin Newsom. I got 10 things probably off the top of my head right now that I can tell you that he's either done or said that I don't like.
Facts.
That said, he is the one of probably 3 Democrats that I will say is out there fighting the fight the way that we need it to be fought right now. And I will absolutely support that and support him until I find somebody, another liberal Democrat that is better and has a chance to win and is fighting the same way.
That's right.
Because that's what we're going to have to do. You're not going to like everything I say. You're not going to like everything Ian says. I'm not going to like everything you guys say. It's okay. But what we need to focus on is, are we on the same page when it comes to, things like racial equality? Are we on the same page when it comes to transgender rights? Are we on this, all these issues that we need to be on the same page for? And I find talking to most of you that we always are.
And Ryan,
We're on the same page, but for
make it even
some
simpler.
reason,
How much you want to pay for gas? How much you want to pay for eggs? Like you can make it even more simple.
yeah.
Like just realistic. Do we want to have free college? Like something that is just universal.
Well, now
'Cause I
Trump's
understand.
charging an extra like $30 to $80 for everything that comes into the country. I was reading that one.
Have you seen the statistics of how every country stopped mailing to us?
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, it's just about to happen, guys.
Dude,
It's
like in a year, we're going to be hurting.
And then they're going to blame the
Biden.
Democrats. Biden, Democrats.
This is Obama's fault. In 2012, he said this.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it's all written on the wall. We all know what's happening.
Yeah.
The writing is there.
Speaking of things.
Is the thing. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You weren't done.
No, I am.
I'm sorry. I feel like I stopped you.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
I was just trying to pivot to the next thing.
Go for it.
I was just going to say, speaking of writing things on the wall, if you've been paying attention, Florida has been having a little battle with some of its residents over the Pulse nightclub memorial that they have outside. Apparently, the city/state of Florida have decided that painting the walkways, crosswalks with the LGBTQ rainbow colors is just something that is worth spending tax dollars on to get rid of. So they come and paint over it, and the next day the people come back and draw over it or paint over it. Then they come out that night and take it off. And then the people come out the next day and do it again. Yeah. Like it's literally a back and forth. And it is. It's pathetic, again, that people are so afraid of the LGBTQ community. And more importantly, this is a memorial for people that were murdered. Like you're an extreme piece of shit for doing this and making that political. And
the fact that that's the hill that they want to die on, the fact that this is how they're using their resources, their money, like the fact that they have to keep on coming back, like clearly the community has spoken.
Yeah.
This is what's happening here. Yep. One of those things, the whole little live and let live, bullshit that they like to spew. And I say it's bullshit because it's the hypocrisy of it all. Live and let live. Like, oh, I don't want to wear a mask. Okay, well, there's a gay flag. Oh, I won't see that. Then walk the fuck away.
Picking people up off the street. Let me put my mask on.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Like, just walk the fuck away. But this is the part where I say, when they have a choice. It sounds like you chose, because I don't sit here walking around thinking, oh, am I not? Like, no, I know what I like. Go after it, and that's it. That's the reality. But at the same time, when you see people who are sitting here, and they have this dispute or this anger, this visceralness, this for something in the back of their throat, and it's not a cock. Maybe it needs to be, but it's not. And it's like it's one of the things where it's like they're angry. Clearly, they're just not. They're not tapping into something. I don't know what it could be.
Oh man. Here's my thing, MAGA Muppets. If you want to be pissed off about something, there's a lot of school shootings going on. Man. Maybe dedicate your fucking time and resources to something that actually matters, like stopping our kids from being shot in the face. And by the way, stop sending your fucking thoughts and prayers, because these kids were literally on their knees in pews praying to the God above as they were getting shot. So how about we stop that bullshit too?
Oh, it hurts because it's so true. It's so true.
Like,
God,
we're
that
so
sucks.
focused on the transgender community. Like they're fucking ruining your lives. No, the
Yeah.
people ruining your lives and making them less safe are the people living right next door to you. It's not immigrants. It's not trans people. It's not even women. It's cisgender white fucking men walking into schools and malls and churches and
Yeah.
shooting people up because they're mentally fucking unstable like Donald Trump. And now on top of all of that, they have Donald Trump in the White House who's giving them carte blanche to do whatever they want and has
Free
now
reign.
shown them that he will literally give them pardons if he does what they want. So now they feel like they can go out and start lynching trans people because Donald Trump's going to give them a pardon. And you guys are sitting back and watching it happen because you don't give a fuck. Because your bank account, because own the liberals, because I don't know what your dumbass fucking reason is, but you're not a patriot, you're not fucking smart, you're literally a piece of shit, and I hope you get everything that you have fucking coming to you and the day that you deserve. Go fuck yourselves.
That is a Ryan rant, baby. That's a Ryan rant, and I like it. Feels good. I miss those.
Now, if we're still on TikTok, I'm gonna be amazed.
I'm gonna say this to you, man. It's quite interesting to really kind of take in the fact that it was kids getting shot. So tragic, but kids getting shot while they're praying, and to sit here,
We love you, Stephanie.
yes, Stephanie. It's listening to the pastors and being like, there needs to be change now, because thoughts and prayers is some bullshit. That's just a joke at this point. Like the first one, okay, all right, thoughts and prayers, got it.
360 later.
You tell me what can we do, bitch? You can legislate. You can literally create laws. That's the whole point of this.
Dude, that exactly. Don't sit there and send, like, I'll send thoughts and prayers because I'm not in a position where I can affect legislative change. But if you're an elected official that we've put in a position to do things like that, you bet your sweet ass don't fucking text that shit out. You know what text I want to see from you? I'm heading up to Congress right now to introduce a bill to stop this. Fuck the thoughts and prayers. Show us what you're going to do. And I'm saying that to everybody. Democrat, Republican, Independent, Green Party, I don't care. Show us.
This should not be a bipartisan or a partisan issue.
An 8 and 10-year-old were murdered and another 14 kids sent to a hospital. And that was just one event. There's been 360 plus events already, mass shootings this year. We've already had pretty much one for every day of the year, and we're about to hit September.
This is the part where I honestly sit here and say, you should be across the aisle working with each other to actually protect our kids. When you tell me they're pro-life, that's what I'm thinking about.
Show me.
Like, really, show me. And it's not about, okay, a woman's an incubator and we're trying to, take on these embryos, whatever bullshit argument they have. No. If you're pro-life, show me. Because I would be pro-life. You want to protect children from going through a school shooting. You know what I don't want to deal with? I don't want to deal with shooting drills and seeing the PTSD that's now being created. But at the same time, now you're seeing how they're rewiring these kids to think a certain way, which, I'm sorry, guys, you're training also the next fucking shooter. Like, who are you kidding here? You're training the next shooter. They're going to be learning these drills. These kids aren't just coming out of nowhere.
That's a really fair point.
Would you please think about this? This kid's like, oh, I remember my training. Okay, I'm going to go in here, look at Billy over there behind this, and this is what they're doing. You're training the next shooter. They are coming from these schools.
Yeah.
Let that sink in. It's
like
ridiculous.
When we used to train, train the people in Iraq and give them everything. And yeah.
Here we go.
Same thing. I mean, it's literally the same thing. But no, I'm really tired of the inaction, and I said this, and I'm going to put it on tape for y'all too. All right, MAGA Muppets, hit that screen record. Y'all ready? Screen record this.
I love it.
All right.
Action.
I will personally nominate Donald Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize if he can stop mass shootings in America without encroaching on our rights or deploying military to every school. If he can do that, I will personally nominate him for Nobel Peace Prize.
I did not think I was going to hear that from you.
Now, I feel very confident saying that because there's no fucking way he's going to do it.
But I didn't think, hey, that's a
but I would stick to it if he found a way to do it.
Now, you know all of them cheat with crayons. So you know they watch the show. So they're taking notes. They're taking notes, man.
Hey, I'm telling you exactly how to do it. Like, I'm literally drawing a picture for you. You just have to follow through.
Wow, that's wild. Well, they don't do good follow through.
That's a really good point too. The comfort stick. Good to see you, by the way. They don't care about kids. If they did, diapers, formula, and childcare wouldn't be price gouged. They'd be free. It's always been disingenuous. Absolutely. And not only that, but Ken, I just want to also tack onto the back end of that. Women get royally screwed with their feminine hygiene products. Yeah. Like, having 2 women in my house that I have to buy that stuff for now, like, holy shit. Yeah. It is ridiculous the amount of money that women have to pay just for, like, to take care of their bodily function.
Huge.
Like it's such. I don't think a lot of men, if you don't go buy that stuff for your girlfriend, your wife, or sister, or whatever, like, you've never seen how much 2 little things of tampons cost.
Yeah.
Like, it's such an added cost that women have that I don't think a lot of men fully understand. So, yeah, you know, if we wanted to take care of the people, and by the way, MAGA Muppets, if you want women to have more babies, maybe make it so that they can take care of themselves and not go broke. How about that?
Make things more accessible. Because is our child birth rate going down?
Yes. And I mean, you know, until you make the economy better and life more affordable.
Facts, man. This is getting really out of hand.
Well, you know, it's so out of hand because the economy is about to get even worse.
Yeah.
And we're all going to feel it. You know, it's going to affect every American, no matter what political party you choose.
If you poison the water hole, everybody's drinking from it.
Everybody's drinking from it. And that's really the situation we're in. And we have a government that is more focused on, you know, throwing red meat to their base and giving their high dollar donors what they were promised.
Instead of DC, pay attention, guys.
Yep. Instead of representing, you know, the American people.
Yeah.
So, hey, Simon, you're still here. So apparently you like watching.
Wait. Is Simon Diddy? Is Simon Diddy? Do you got baby oil, Simon? Are you sitting in the corner watching this?
Are they allowed to be on the internet in jail?
Yes, they are, man.
Stephanie said it right. Stephanie actually said it. She's like, yeah, you're still here.
Yeah, you're still here watching, man. Hey, long strokes.
Comfort stick. Oh, Simon came here to share his homoerotic fantasies with Ian and Ryan.
I'm just glad Comfort Stick knows my name, Jody. All right.
Oh, jeez.
So good.
Leave Jody alone.
Hey, Jody, we got beef. All right. I'm
apparently.
coming out with this record. I'm coming out with this.
So the last item I have for us to talk about tonight is he's got the baby oil out. He's waiting.
Yeah, he is. My man got the baby oil, man. I'm telling you.
I wanted to talk about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and the recent CDC decisions. Uh-oh.
I guess
I was about to say, don't freak me out. I was about to have to start. And he left me hanging. See, this is that Hawaii internet is what that is.
Man, let me tell you.
See, I see the wind. The wind picked up, and now it's all choppy.
Wow. This is straight up coconut lines, man. Let me tell you.
I'm telling you. So last thing I got for us,
Robert F. Kennedy.
Robert F. Kennedy and the CDC firings, whatever you want to call them. But before we go into that, I just have to get this off. Might be another Ryan rant, so buckle up. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. and his ilk have once again started pushing the incorrect information that SSRIs are causing things like mass shootings and all these mental health issues and whatever. I cannot begin to tell you how dangerous that is. And
Yeah.
the reason it's dangerous is because for years, I didn't go get help because of the stigma that was attached to taking medication on a daily basis and going to talk to somebody. Eventually, things got so bad that I did it anyway. And one of the biggest things that has stopped me for years was I had a security clearance. I had a secret security clearance that I had to maintain. And I was always worried that something might come out and they might tell me that because I'm in therapy that I can't have my clearance. It might not have been a very rational fear, but it was still a fear. You know, when you have a clearance, you do everything you can to stay, keep it and stay out of trouble. And, but eventually I had to go. And when we tried medications first, the first medications didn't do well. And I still remember the name of it. Amitriptyline was one of the first medications they tried. And it literally made me suicidal within 3 days. And I was lucky that I had my wife, somebody living with me that, was monitoring and saw what was going on. And she was actually the one that was like, didn't you just start a new medication? And I was like, yeah. She's like, stop taking it. And, of course I went, called the doctor, said something's up. They got me in pretty quickly. So, but it was because of my wife that I kind of figured it out as quick as I did. And it didn't stop me from continuing to try finding the right meds. And we did. Luckily, it was the second try that we found the right meds. Right. And I tell you this story, guys, and please share it with anybody, because finding the right medication for your mental health, if you need it, it's not a perfect science. It's not a straight line. It's not a straight road. It's gonna be some windy turns. There's gonna be some side effects. There's gonna be some, whatever. And the side effects you'll get used to. It's just kind of comes with the territory. And
right.
I will say that the SSRIs that I have been on, I feel 100% confident and clear-headed in saying that they have saved my life and keep my life manageable. They literally help me be the husband and father that I want to be and should be. And to see people like Robert F. Kennedy, who was a 14-year intravenous heroin addict, had a brain worm from uncooked food, and has literally said in front of Congress that nobody should take medical advice from him. To see him firing everybody in the CDC, getting rid of people that actually know what they're doing in terms of vaccinations, and putting loyalists in those positions that are going to do whatever he wants, it's terrifying. And it's dangerous to people like myself who need those medications every day and take them religiously and depend on them. And for the people like me who may be going into therapy tomorrow and getting ready to go down that journey of finding the right medication, those are the people I'm trying to protect. And those are the people I'm talking to. Don't let these people stop you from going to get help. Don't let these people stop you from making your life better. People like Robert F. Kennedy Jr., they don't give a fuck if we live or die. They don't care if we unalive ourselves. They don't care if we have anxiety. They don't care. So
he
stop
even had his own
expecting them to.
grandchildren swimming, putting them in danger, swimming in that water hole that was, what was the bacteria in there that could have actually affected them? This guy eats roadkill. Like, I'm not really worried about him.
Oh yeah.
This is the biggest thing, but it's, we really do appreciate you sharing your stories, Ryan. That's what the show's all about. And it's an honest conversation to have. And if anybody has anything that's negative to say, regarding you just talking about this kind of topic, I don't want my kids taking any advice from the CDC right now. The fact that they did tamper with the water hole, meaning they poisoned the well, this Trump administration. Because think about it. Everything we used to say was, well, look at what the CDC study says. Look at what, this is happening. Look what this is happening. If there's another global pandemic, I don't trust the CDC. I don't trust them to get us out of it. I don't trust the fact that now science is leading us at all. Because as you know, science is not political. It does shift. It does change with time. Hindsight is 2020.
New
Yes, there's
information.
things.
Yeah.
New information comes up. We test theories. That's the whole point of all this. But at the same time, when people can't think that way, they lack that skill of critical thinking. So many people turned on Fauci because, well, he said and blah blah. It's like that he was following science. He was following the data in
It
front
was
of him.
evolving. Yeah,
We
it
were
was
getting it
evolving by
in
the hour.
real time,
Yeah.
literally. And it's like, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to say, okay, there was a Wuhan lab and there was a virus. Yeah, I don't disagree. But show me the data that actually can solidify this information. Otherwise, it's just
I
a
love
theory.
the way she put that. Science is only political when discussing funding. Very true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
You know, um, it's one of those things that we really do have to have an honest conversation with our families, how to roadmap. The more and more I'm out here, I'm sorry, Ryan, I think about it. I've already lost 10 pounds. It's only been a month. I'm eating off of these
You look like
trees.
Tom Hanks
Like, I'm
from
really not
Castaway.
homeless,
Yeah.
guys. Bro, I tell you, when I have my Wilson and I bring him next time, I'm gonna show you. Got my ball. Got my ball.
Jen said that. She's like, "What's
But
up with
it's one of
Ian's
those things.
beard? He looks all like." I know he's starting to look like one of the.
Oh man, I'm enjoying it. Someone was like, "When you got hired, you didn't have that beard." I go, "I was working on it. I was working on my beard. Don't worry about it. I'm shaping it. Don't even worry about it. I'm not gonna look homeless. Look, if it starts growing up here, that means I gave up. That means I gave up. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. So, but at the same time, there's a part of me where I'm realizing how we should be living, because being on this island and trying things for the first time, grapefruits pulled from the tree, no fertilizer, no pesticides, no nothing. It's just, this is literally how it's supposed to be. Is changing and re-engineering the way I think. It's altering my brain waves. It's amazing.
Yeah. No, I mean, it looks good on you, man.
So,
I did tell you the other day, I don't personally like it because I haven't been talking to you as much during the week. But, yeah, no, it looks good on you.
I love those texts from you. I don't like you, and I officially don't like you.
I don't like you in Hawaii anymore.
My favorite. That was my favorite. I officially don't like this. I go, okay.
Yep.
All right, Ryan.
I lasted 3 weeks. Yep. Oh shit. But no, man, that's all I had for today. So unless you got anything for us to.
We're going into Labor Day weekend, man. I want to give a shout out to all the essential workers, everybody that's doing their thing, everybody who has to work this weekend, who doesn't get a day off. I see you. I'm with you. I put in the grind as well. Don't let this backdrop fool you. I work extremely hard, and I'm making sure that this show continues. Ryan and I treat this like a job, and we really do try to show up every single day. But this is one of the biggest things. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Come back. You might need to come on the show. Call the show.
I know I forgot we can do that now.
We got to set that back up. Yes, we can do that. We got to use it, man. We got Angry Buns on it. That's one of my favorite episodes. Good and bad. One of my favorite episodes. Go back and watch it. That was one with Tario.
Oh, yeah.
But
I forgot we did a call in after that.
And so, yeah, man, yeah. And I asked him, why don't you take those Proud Boys and actually do some work? Why don't you put in the work, man? Why don't you protect kids? What do you say? Oh, man, we don't have the time. Take shifts, motherfucker. Take shifts. This is for the kids. Take shifts. But realistically, man, this is a shout out to everybody who has to work. Labor Day. We got here. Every moment that is quintessential in this country's history has come from a liberal mindset, if you think about it. Creating time, creating policies so you didn't have to work 7 days a week. So you didn't have to, so you can get health care, so you can get benefits. These were all liberal policies at some point. This is the fight that we're at right now.
I can't believe she remembered. She said Ian showered twice after that episode.
Angry. This is why I rock with you, girl. You know my resume and everything. This is why I rock with you.
Oh, my God.
All right? That's it. Not even Ryan remembered. I know I'm special to you. Thank you, Angry. Thank you. I'll be thinking about you too, girl, from this coconut internet. Let me tell you.
Oh, my God.
But it's one of those things. It is one of those things, man. It is no, Angry got a special shout out on that one. I definitely made a post. I was like, yeah, this one's Angry. Oh yeah,
Um,
that was a serious situation, that episode. But this is a shout out, man, to everybody who's essential, because you guys make the world work. I don't care about no white collar jobs. As you see AIs replacing those, it is the people who have to work that keep the system moving forward. That's a big shout out to you guys. So
nice. Is that your positive?
that's my positive, man. I got more positives coming, but that's for
That's
a
a
later
good one.
date. Right now, I'm giving a shout out to everybody who's working hard.
Nice.
I see you
Um,
and appreciate you.
my positive. My positive is this little shit right here. Hey. She's asleep. So my mother-in-law's dog has been staying with us for a few weeks, and I have discovered that why I own 2 German Shepherds, that I am a small dog person. So yeah,
Ah,
my next
that's why you like
yeah, man,
Eno.
my next
That's why
dog is
you
gonna
like
be
Eno.
a small dog, small little lap dog. So that's Daisy. But
All
yeah,
right,
that's
all right.
yeah.
Daisy
She
brings you
does, man,
joy. I
because
see Daisy's been in a couple episodes,
she's such
man.
a like, she will let you pet her all day. Like she wants to be petted all day. So like, if you're just like in a shit mood, she'll just come nuzzle up next to you and be like, "Okay, just pet me." You know,
They know,
and
man.
yeah,
They
and like
know.
5 minutes later, you're like, "What was I even mad about? I don't remember."
No, not at all, man. They take all
Telling
that
you,
away. I'm telling you, dogs are
yeah, we
special,
don't
man.
deserve them.
Dogs are special. No, they are really something
Yeah,
special.
no, we spoil dogs in this house. That's what we do.
It's
Um,
I'll tell you right now, the happiest person on this island out of my family is
I bet.
Eno. My man was chasing toads bigger than him just yesterday. He is
Going
so
from city
chickens
life to
and
that, man,
toads.
I bet.
Man, he is so happy. And I laugh. I just go, I've never seen this side of Eno before. He is so happy. So yeah. So it brings a lot of joy to our household.
Oh, is
Doing
this
that.
the Angry Bunny said, if you get a chance, check out the Labor Building. It looks like something straight out of North Korea. Is this where they hung the picture of Trump off the side of it? Yeah. I mean, guys, this is straight up authoritarianism. Did I say that right?
Authoritarianism.
Like,
Yep. Yep.
there's no.
Oh, these are oligarchs that are surrounding him. It's a
Yeah.
lot of this stuff that's
Yeah.
happening. It's a lot of this when you look at it, but it is
We
authoritarianism.
all got to pay
This is
attention
in full
because
effect.
it's crazy. Before,
And this is how it
yeah.
starts.
I mean,
This is how it starts.
it's already
Like, pay
started.
attention, guys.
You know.
But we're
Oh
saying
yeah.
it's in motion. Like, it's not one of those things where it's like we wake up one day and we're like, wait a minute, there's gas chambers. It's like this has been in
Yeah.
motion.
The temporary ones are
Been
already
in
set up.
motion.
I wish that was a
Allegedly,
lie,
they have to be taken down.
but it's not. And speaking of, I have some friends on Instagram that are going to a couple places. I'm not going to give specifics, but just want to give them a shout out because they're going to be going live, and they're doing their thing out on the streets and making sure that the people get to see what's really happening. And that's really what I'm enjoying being a part of.
Yeah.
You know, I'm starting to kind of create these alliances with other people and other creators online, and I see what they're doing. And all the people showing up in DC, you know, all the veterans that showed up in DC this past weekend, you know, the one gentleman that was arrested, burning the flag, apparently burning it bad, beating cops with it, good. That's Trump's America. But just seeing everybody out there putting in the work, showing up to protest, getting arrested, like, we see you, and sincerely thank you.
Yeah.
Because I wish I could be out there more. I wish I could be in DC, but I can't. So I do my best to support those that are showing up and putting in the work and putting their face out there, putting their reputations on the line, putting their jobs on the line sometimes by showing up and you know, making their voice heard. So much love to you all. Thank you. Please be safe tonight and this weekend. I know there's some protests scheduled for Monday. So let's all remember, don't give the other side what they want, which is for us to stir up shit. Show up, be peaceful, let them start it, and then we'll finish it. But yeah, most importantly, just be safe. So as always, much love, keep fighting, but most importantly, don't support Trump.
No. And Simon says, put down the baby oil. It's an addiction.